Hey everybody, here it is, it's New Year's Eve, and every year, in case you're wondering, I wear, for tradition's sake, my grandma's Kangol hat that's original from the 1940s, as well as this awesome jacket that she has. I don't know. She let me wear it once when I was a little girl, and I've been hooked ever since. And so I'm just doing that in honor of my grandma. She was a very fun, cool lady. She was a lot shorter than me, and this jacket, I mean, it's like it would have been floor length on her, but me, it's like a little bit knee length or so. But either way, I'm keeping it forever. It's awesome. Totally, I think it's technically an antique now. So, anyway, on December 30th, I went out to a beach near South Haven, Michigan, which I've been to a few times before in some of my videos. It's called Pilgrim Haven Natural Area, and it's pretty well known for finding lightning stones. Yeah, I'll show them here in a little bit better detail shortly. Wasn't the best day I've ever had out there. Tomorrow morning, I'm actually going to go, which will be New Year's Day, January 1st, obviously, to find some more because there's a gale warning. I think it starts at 7 a.m. A few hours from now, actually. Yeah, it's late as New Year's Eve. I was at a hockey game and stuff. Anyway, I think I might have a little bit better luck. There were a lot of people out there on Thursday. So I wasn't expecting that, and I actually left and went up the road a couple miles to another area where I know it's at least the last time I was there in October around my birthday. I did awesome on the beach class there. And anyway, I left Pilgrim Haven, went to that park, and wasn't any good for some odd reason. And the water levels were down so low that I was floored because, I mean, I've never seen them that low. I mean, the winds were out of the east, southeast 2 days ago. Tomorrow it's going to be pretty much the opposite. So, but the waves bring in the good stuff. So you can always look at the weather and be like, oh, wow, the winds are going to be in my favor. And yet they're not, because chances are your beaches that you're going to have been picked over already. And unless you go to some spots and know where to look, that a lot of people just won't take the time, to really check them out. Like under big fallen trees and way up on the dry spot by a cliff and things like that. And those are my favorite places to look because I'm, I guess, adventurous like that. Just me, my personality, I think this one I found at Pilgrim Haven. There's a guy called Manistee Rocks. We're friends now, through YouTube and all that. He knows what this is called. Finds them up north of here, a couple hours north on the eastern shores of Lake Michigan, but on the western side of the state. Put it that way. I want to say green moss agate or something like that. I think that's what this is. And it's awesome. Obviously, it needs to be slabbed and, polished in that aspect. But, all right, I'll show you my stuff here. Pretty high waves this afternoon on New Year's Day. It's a little sketchy here. I gotta watch this wind. So it's coming out of the east, northeast right now. Waves are starting to build. I don't want to get stranded down here. That's a rough climb. So Alright, let's look around for some stuff. Oh, right away. Awesome. There's something. Big old piece of amber. Looking around for lightning stones too. These are getting close. This looks interesting. Oh. Wasn't as big as I was thinking. I don't know. Brachiopod maybe? That's cool. Alright, if this is what I think it is, this is the score, and I'm ready to go home. That's a Petoskey stone. It's a little rough, but oh, I can polish that. Awesome! Biggest one I've ever found. Yeah, I think I'm gonna call it good. We got a ways to go here. Sweet. Well, here are my 2 days worth of finds from the beaches over in Michigan. From Thursday and then yesterday, New Year's Day. There's some weirdness in here. That's what I'm calling it, because I don't know. There's a few things that I am very unsure of the identification of, what kind of either fossil or rock, actually both, that I came across. Some new stuff. But the things that I am familiar with, we've got the beautiful, infamous Michigan lightning stones. I found a few. I think in the springtime it'll be like game on for that again. I have so many of these though. It's incredible, which I don't regret picking up any of them. It's like they're just fascinating to me. And every time I go out to Pilgrim Haven, I find something else that I end up becoming fascinated with. This one's wild. It almost looks like hieroglyphics, which, you know, it's not. Like a bunch of crazy Z's or something. That's wild. Anyway, the one thing that I found this time out there that I've never came across before ever, even over here in Wisconsin. Like, what the heck is this? It's a total, legit, true geode by definition. It was cracked like this already, and it was actually sticking up like this against a log way up on the dry spot of the beach. You know, my favorite. This is something else that I feel it's somewhat similar to that one. Very different and unique. And then we've got that, what I'm going to call a green moss agate. Manistee Rocks, if you see this, please help a sister out. I'm not sure. You know, even if it isn't, this thing is cool, and I think it might look really neat. cut into slabs. You know, pretty good size. Got some weight, room to work with there as far as if you want to cut it. I think this would have been a Michigan pudding stone, but there is no red jasper in it, so technically probably not. But that's the closest I came to finding one of those this time. I believe this is a massive crinoid fossil from out there. And, oh yeah, you can find Leland blues down that way, believe it or not. I've met some people that were searching for them on the beaches, and I kind of thought to myself, really? This was last spring. Well, I'm a believer. I feel bad that I doubted anybody. I should know better than that by now. So, all right, I'm just scanning over this stuff. I like this rock a lot too. That's very pretty. Cool detail in it. So, lastly, well, second to last, I'll put it that way. The beach glass finds from there. And the pottery and porcelain. That's pretty slick. I'm not quite sure what that might have been from. I feel it's probably a very old copper plate. The pattern on that looks ancient to me. Got a little couple pieces of manganese there. And then the one surprise. Okay. One piece of uranium glass. I didn't find that out until tonight when I got home and got my UV light that I forgot to take with me. Okay, and then the very last thing. The Petoskey. This is dry. So you can see how it could easily be missed if it wasn't wet. Because a lot of people look for these down by the waves, where the waves are breaking by the, water's edge. That's dry. Now it's not. Well, I got fortunate because there was an incoming snowstorm when I was there, and there was some sleet right as I arrived, and then it stopped for a little while, and so everything, even the dry stuff up, on the top side of the shoreline was damp, wet, so you can see the patterns on rocks. And that is the only way I think I would have really noticed this. So, yeah, it's not obviously the best of them, but it's the biggest. Like I said, and there's some crinoid impressions in the back of this as well. So, all right. Michigan fun. Good stuff. Thank you so much, everybody, for watching. I wish you all happy hunting for this upcoming year. I hope anybody out there has learned anything from some of my videos. And I watch so many videos that other people share and on their channels, and even just randomly that I've learned from all of you as well. Big time, and I thank you for that. So, Happy New Year. And I will see y'all soon. Okay, bye.